Welcome to Status Update. I'm Genesis Yanas.
And I'm Alex Hiller.
On today's news, a summary on the Queen's soccer season,
An exciting new club on campus,
information on the Spring Fling,
and how to get your hands on your yearbook.
here on Status Update. As the Queen's soccer team wrapped up their season, Nico Escobedo got some insight from the players themselves.
This is Nico, and we interviewed some of the Queen's soccer players to get their thoughts on this year's season.
How do I feel of it being my last season? I feel a little sad because it's my last year with the Queens, and I've been playing with these girls for for years.
From being a Queen soccer player, I've learned that it's not all fun and games. It comes with a lot of hard work and dedication.
Am I going to continue playing soccer after I graduate? I want to in college and maybe in a few other clubs other than college.
Motivation for the upcoming players would be don't let other people tell you that you can't, because only you know how far you can push yourself at the end of the
Do I feel the same pressure from freshman year to my senior year? A little bit, because I have to put in everything I worked for and that I've learned into the field and off the field. So I feel a little more pressure. What I've learned from being a Queen soccer player is I've learned a lot of discipline. I've learned a lot compared to my freshman year, and I've gained a lot of confidence.
What motivated me to stay in soccer would be my parents, because ever since I started playing soccer in 8th grade year, they were really excited, and they really pushed me to continue doing that since I've never done a sport before. So it was something new.
Any motivation for the upcoming players, just take care of yourself, don't get injured, and also just don't give up. What motivated me to stay in soccer, I just always had a passion for it. Every time I would watch a soccer game, I just imagine myself on that field.
Thank you to the Queen's soccer players for allowing us to interview them. This is Nico, back to you.
Thank you, Nico.
Next, a new and upcoming club has rolled the dice and is taking a chance here at Del Rio High School among its students. Stephanie Pina spoke with the club president and a member to get more information about the club.
Dungeons, Dragons, Goblins, and Ghouls. Founded in 1974, the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game is popular amongst many teens. And here at Del Rio High School, some students have made a D&D club open for you to join.
My role is the DM, short for Dungeon Master, and I'm essentially the narrator of the big story. To play D&D, all you really need is a good imagination and the ability to do improv. D&D is a tabletop role-playing game where you roll dice for actions, and it's really just kind of make-believe, but it's a lot more complicated than that. There's a lot of rules to it, honestly.
My role in D&D is a PC, or a player character. The player characters play through what the story that the DM tells us. He gives us a background, and we're allowed to basically have creative freedom in the story continuing. I joined the D&D club because there's not very many places and people who play D&D, and it was a great outlet to be able to do what I enjoy doing.
Yes, we do also do more than just play this game. During this, we also learn how to flesh out characters, like in writing, how to flesh out a world, how to world build, and just how to come up with stories and build on those stories so it doesn't just seem plain and flat and shallow.
I believe that D&D is such a formative experience. It allows you to have such a creative outlet while enjoying other people's presences. You flesh out characters, you travel through a story that our DM gives us, and basically just had a lot of fun with the creativeness and the creative outlet that we have.
Thank you, Isaac and Sydney, for telling us more about D&D. My name is Stephanie Pina with Status Update. Back to you.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Spring is when life's alive, so why not enjoy yourself at the Spring Fling? Esteban Martinez spoke to the Student Council sponsor about what goes on into the event.
Spring is in the air, and so is Spring Fling. On March 26th, come and join us on the patio for food, games, prizes, and more. Here's Ms. Torres for more information.
Spring Fling is when we invite all the clubs here at the high school so they can participate. And each club sells different items. And we have a DJ and we run games where they can win prizes. And it's scheduled for Wednesday, March the 26th from 3:30 to 5:30 at the DRHS patio. We do the Spring Fling. It's an activity that Student Council does in the spring semester, and this is to involve all the clubs here at the high school so we can give them a way to make their money, and then something fun for the student body here at the high school. We would like to invite everyone to attend the Spring Fling so you can show your support to all the different clubs. It will be a lot of fun, a lot of prizes, lots and lots of food, and we will have a dunking booth this year, and we have a pie throwing game too, so it will be a lot of fun.
Thank you, Esteban.
With great memories comes along a great yearbook. We sent Kevin Ibarra to provide insight into what goes into the yearbook.
With the school year halfway through its second semester, the yearbook is a perfect way to recap on memories and events of the school year. We talked to Ms. Amaguer for more information about the yearbook.
The yearbook is a book that's put together by students and staff, and it's a record of events and organizations that were active throughout the school year. My name is Ms. Amaguer. I am a media teacher here at Del Rio High School, and I am also the yearbook sponsor. I was interested in taking on the yearbook this year because I think the yearbook is just such an important document to have, and it might not seem important now as a high school student, but by next year, 5 years from now, 10, 20, 30 years from now, you have this document to look back on and really reflect on the people you went to school with, the events that happened, the clubs that you're a part of. I was part of the yearbook class when I was in high school. I was a section editor and the co-editor for the yearbook my senior year. So I just have a love and appreciation for yearbooks and what they do and what they stand for. Make the yearbook, first we start off with what's called the yearbook ladder. And so we take a look at all of the pages that we have available in the yearbook and start deciding what organizations and events we would like to feature in the yearbook. So we decide what pages each of those organizations and clubs, sports, things like that will make it into the yearbook. And then from there, we start assigning pages to students, start gathering photos, writing captions and stories, and just gathering information that we want to include inside the yearbook. If you're interested in purchasing the yearbook, there are flyers and posters posted around the school. We also run an Instagram page. It is at DRHS yearbook _ where you can find information on purchasing the yearbook, and we're posting sneak peeks and other information if you're interested to see in what's going to be included in the yearbook. Our big goal is to have the yearbook come out by the end of the school year so you guys can have them in hand before we let out for summer. So hopefully we'll have those out to you guys by the end of May.
Thank you, Ms. Amaguer, for informing us about the yearbook. This is Kevin Ibarra with Status Update. Back to you.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm Alex Siller.
And I'm Genesis Llanas, and this
And
has been Status Update.